Hello again, YouTubers, Ultimate SpongeBob 101 back here again on the SpongeBob channel with a special video for today, May 31st, 2022. Today is the 1-year anniversary of SpongeBob Moves In supposed shutdown. Yeah, so it was 1 year ago where SpongeBob Moves In was presumably slated to shutter. And the assumption back then was that the game would basically go offline, the servers will be unplugged, and you will no longer be able to play the game on your mobile devices. As you can see here, our last video covering SpongeBob Moves In was on June 3rd, 2021. And back then, it was kind of a strange situation because the day came and went and nothing happened. And slowly after that, we realized that all they meant actually by shutting down was basically that they would no longer allow new players to join the game, in the sense that you could no longer download the game on the Apple App Store as well as the Google Play Store and other various distribution sites like Amazon as well. So that's kind of disappointing, but in reality, it does not actually prevent you, if you already have the app downloaded, from playing the game. And so let's hop over to the Apple App Store here on my iPad. So here we are on my purchase list. I've scrolled down all the way to June 6, 2013. That was the day that SpongeBob Moves In was released worldwide initially, and so many memories from that. But yeah, so as you can see here, if you have a Apple ID that you've used to download SpongeBob Moves In before the closure, before May 31st, 2021, you can actually re-download it right now. Now, the compatibility with newer devices is a little bit wonky, and that's why I'm actually using this iPad, which is a 2017 5th generation standard iPad here. So without further ado, let's dive right into SpongeBob Moves In. We're going to be taking a look at how well the app works, well, 1 year after its closure. The truth is, I haven't actually opened this app for at least 5 or 6 months now. As you can see, we still have that little notice here. We hope you enjoyed playing SpongeBob Moves In. We're sorry to report that our town will be closing on May 31st, 2021. After that date, you will no longer be able to access the game. Thank you for playing with us and building a fantastic Bikini Bottom. We're just going to click close on that, and the game is still going to continue to load. So that's what I've always found really fascinating. I mean, why would you leave the game up? As you can see, we literally just loaded into the game. So as I said earlier, if you have downloaded this app on your Apple device using an Apple ID that you still have access to, you can actually log into that Apple ID, go to your purchase tab, scroll all the way down to SpongeBob Moves In. Well, you can actually access the app page. You can see it in the list, and there will be that little cloud download logo or symbol there, which you can click on, and it will still download SpongeBob Moves In onto your device. Whether your save file is still in your device is another question. You might want to log into Game Center as well, but I have it logged into Game Center, and we are here in SpongeBob Moves In. As you can see, it runs really snappily. We can still collect all our coins from the buildings. I haven't done this for months because it's great, by the way. I had to say that it's really great that this app actually still works, even though there is no updates. So, you know, when I just feel nostalgic, I can open up this app and re-look at Bikini Bottom, the Bikini Bottom that I've made over the years. And, you know, it's really fun to look back. So even though there's no new content, it's great that our save data, you know, if you've had it on your device for forever, then of course it will still be there. Now, of course, if your save data is no longer there, I do not think you can actually retrieve it in any way, because the whole point of them shutting down, quote-unquote, this app is to remove app support for this. And the reason why they actually wanted to, quote-unquote, shut down this app is because they refuse to invest any more money into actually maintaining the app. So if you actually open this on, let's say, iPhone 11 Pro, which is the iPhone that I'm currently using as of May 2022, it looks horrible because a lot of the, like the trees, for example, turn out to be black rectangles. The buildings, for example, could be partially viewable and partially part of a black square, for example. So that's one of the reasons why I think they just decided to pull the app from the App Store, because it wouldn't look very good if people downloaded an app on newer devices. Like, I mean, now we have the iPhone 12 and iPhone 13, right? And soon a iPhone 14, I presume. But yeah, so it doesn't look very good on iOS devices. Now, I cannot speak for Android devices. I have no idea what the game looked like on new Android devices as of 2021. But what I can tell you for Android devices, unfortunately, you are kind of out of luck, because the app is no longer downloadable on Google Play, and they actually block you from using the app, even if you have it downloaded on your device. So it's kind of weird that they did that for Android, but not on iOS. Again, the reason for that decision, I'm not sure. Perhaps the servers for iOS and Android are different. Perhaps the way the game loads on iOS and Android is different. But as you can see, I'm still playing the game right here. I can go into the shop. You can still buy stuff. I mean, I have literally almost everything in the game anyway, so I can't really buy that many things. I could buy the decorations if I wanted to. And I assume the Jelly and Coins in-app purchases no longer work, but I mean, who knows, you could try. Then again, I wouldn't recommend spending any money on this game, because again, there is no app support. So for example, if you spend money and the transaction goes through somehow, but you don't get the currency, there's really nothing you can do. So I'm pretty sure in-app purchases are disabled, but I'm not going to try it as an experiment for this video, alright? So yeah, here we go. We have SpongeBob Moves In still working on my Apple iPad 5 in 2022, 1 year after its presumed closure. So comment below, do you still play SpongeBob Moves In on a regular basis? And, hopefully there's gonna be some form of, similar game coming soon. I mean, Nickelodeon released a Roblox game with all the Nicktoons on it. I decided not to cover that because I'm really just not interested in that kind of thing. But yeah, I guess you could go to that. There's also the SpongeBob's Idle Adventures app that was released by Congregate in collaboration with Nickelodeon last September. And at this point, I'm making this video, it's May 26, 2022, the game has completely died. Like, there's no longer any new updates, so it didn't even last like more than, well, a year. It didn't last a year, essentially. Now, the game for that game is still available. You can download it on the App Store right now and play it as per normal, but who knows how long there will be support for that. So I'm gonna quickly end up the video by going over to Patchy's Bikini Bottom, and it shows an error. It says, ops. Yeah, ops, not oops, ops. We were unable to load Patchy's town at this time. Come back later. So if you click OK, basically you still load your own Bikini Bottom again, and you just go back to your own town. Alright, so I'm not sure if this is working locally. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, because if you play this game without internet access, eventually you will start getting errors and you won't be able to execute your town. So it's kind of frustrating if you do that, but that's why I actually recommend that you play with the internet connection on. Alright, so yeah, comment below what you guys think about SpongeBob Moves In 1 year later, and make sure to subscribe and like the video if you enjoy this kind of content. Now, just a quick announcement on our playthroughs. I will try to continue our video game playthroughs soon. Actually, I just got an internship. So it's kind of hard to actually continue with my plans for the summer to make a lot of videos for the channel, but we'll see how things go. Anyways, that's all for this one. The next video should be an episode review video, so, well, I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Keep right here on Autonomous SpongeBob 101, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!